Looks so delicious.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
I'm glad.
Don't forget to subscribe. Abonnieren und liken nicht vergessen. Das ist lecker. It's look like hamburger.
Don't forget to subscribe. subscribe.